back to Garden with Heart. Today we're going to finish the trench and we're also going to plant some seeds. I know I'm a little bit late for early spring planting, but I figured now is better than never. Also, I did have quite a bit of collard greens and broccoli starts outside hardening off, and unfortunately I didn't take them inside when it got really cold and my seedlings mostly died. So I figured what would be the harm in trying to direct sow it and see what I am able to get, if anything. If not, at least it was worth the effort. So let me show you what we got going on today to plant. Okay guys, so the first thing that we have is the broccoli. Now, I know it's best that you start it from seed indoors and plant the transplants outside, but like I said, they all died. So we're gonna go ahead and direct sow it and see if anything will happen. If not, you know, it was a free pack of seeds, so I'm not too worried about it. Next thing we have is salad mix from M.I. Gardener. You can go ahead and plant these now. It's the perfect time. You'll have salad for a couple of months before the heat of summer kicks in and everything starts to bolt. Next, we have two different types of spinach. We have Bloomsdale Longstanding and we have the Viraflay. Now, both of these are supposed to be slow to bolt, so we'll see how long we can get a harvest from this for. Next, it's a little bit late for these in my opinion, but I have some Walla Walla onions to go ahead and plant from seed. Probably won't get anything out of these either because typically you want to start these inside, but you know, like I said, it never hurts to try. Next, I have some super snappy peas. These are the best ones that I found for actually eating the peas instead of the whole pod. I saved these from seed last year and hopefully we'll get a good harvest out of them this year. Up next, I have two different types of mustard greens. I've never grown mustard greens before, but I know that it is okay to plant them at this time. I got red giant mustard and Mabuna mustard, and it is okay to direct sow these. You see my kids in the background waving. Say hi. This is Mary Rose, and this is Jackson. Jackson, you want to tell them how old you are?
I am 7.
And Mary, how old are you?
5.
5. We're just taking advantage of this nice day outside, and the kids are playing in the sunshine. Well, I talk about seeds. Kids are super excited to be planting with me this year. I told them that this is the first year that I am actually going to dedicate a space for them to have a kid garden. So they're really excited to see what we're going to plant today, and they're going to help assist as well. The next thing I have is Georgia Southern collard greens. Now these are also probably best to be started indoors and planted from seedlings, but like I said, all but like 2 of them died. So we're gonna start those from seed as well today. I got a couple different kinds of radishes. Now these are probably the easiest thing you can grow. They come up within and ready to harvest within like 2 to 3 weeks. Really easy thing to grow, especially if you have kids that want to help and see something fruitful, you know, very soon versus waiting a whole season to get something to grow. I got sparkler white tip radish and the early scarlet globe radish. So both of these are a great tasting radish. I have probably another 10 other varieties of radish. I kind of went overboard with my seed purchases, but I'm only going to plant 2 today. I also have some rainbow Swiss chard, and I'm going to be planting some Parisian carrots. I've already planted some carrots and some peas in my pots back there by my shed. I can't remember the variety that I planted, but I know that the Parisian carrots are perfect if you're cooking a stew or giving them to the kids, because you don't even have to peel them. They're so small and tender that you can just pop them right in. So that's why I like the Parisian carrots. Next, I have the white Lisbon bunching onions. Now these are also the perfect time to plant these right now. And then I have the red beard bunching onions. So these bunching onions are awesome. I prefer these mainly over the big onions because they have such a strong flavor and they're really easy to grow and quick to grow. Also, you don't have to wait for the white heads to form. You can actually just chop the greens and it tastes similar to eating chives. All right, so the next thing I have is a beet mix. Now, I'll be honest with you, I've never tried beets before. My grandma absolutely loves them, so I'm mainly growing them for her, but I figured it'd be worth a try to taste it and see how I feel about it. If not, then I'll just give them all to my grandma. Now, I did lie just now. I have had beets, but they were cinnamon and covered in sugar, and I don't think that necessarily counts. So I'm eager to try these later on this summer once it's ready to harvest. Also got some hollow crown parsnips. Parsnips are really good. I do like these. I like them roasted with carrots and turnips on a pan covered in olive oil. Very delicious. Another thing that I have this year is fava beans or broad beans. They're really popular in like the UK and Hispanic dishes as well. I've never had them before. I've never grown them before, but I'm willing to try anything once, and I thought that they would be fun to grow. They're also really beautiful. They have these really, really beautiful black and white flowers on them, and they almost are more decorative to me than anything, but you can also eat them, so we're gonna give those a try. Now, my last but not least, most favorite thing to grow, favorite food to eat is kale. And of course, I go overboard and grow tons of varieties of kale. So, we are going to grow lacinato, which is dinosaur kale, scarlet kale, red Russian kale, blue-curled Scotch kale, and premier kale. Now, all these kales are good sauteed, cooked down in a pot, simmered down, and eaten like greens. They're also good mixed with soups. They're good in all different ways, and they're very versatile. Some people even put them in smoothies. So I think that growing this much is not going to be a problem, because not only me, but my entire family enjoys kale greens. So everybody will be benefiting this. So let's get to planting. Kids are going to help me plant some kale. I'll let each of you do a row. You've got to listen to my directions though, okay? Okay. Which one do you want to plant, Jackson? Premier kale, blue curled Scotch, red Russian, scarlet, or dinosaur kale? Dinosaur kale. Okay.
No.
Hold out your hand.
What?
Hold out your hand.
Dinosaur kale.
Okay, you're gonna put a few seeds in this row every so often.
I like this one.
Okay, we can do that one. Just put like seed here, 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 here. Just kind of sprinkle them in that row.
This one right here, I'll bury it.
Yep, just kind of sprinkle. You don't have to bury it, just lay it on top of that row right now.
Okay, just
like this. See, watch.
Okay.
See how I have a little bit in my hand?
Yeah. Just
see how I'm kind of doing like that? See how I'm kind of sprinkling them in?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna, not that much.
Oh, sorry.
You're okay. Just kind of spread it out some. Here, let's go get a little bit more since it got. Let me see. Alright, so it's probably going to be oversown, but it's okay. We can pull out what overgrows and give it some more room to grow. Next, we're going to plant some more kale.
I want this one. I want this one. Mommy, can
Okay.
Mom, this one kind of big. Mom, one of them kind of big when I opened it.
Almost finished with my kale. We got premier kale next. Make my next line here. Check out that big old guy. Put him back in the ground. is all of the kale. So next I'm gonna plant my mustard greens, the red giant and the mabuna.
Mom, that's the last one.
Nope. Yep. Last thing I'm gonna do is some bunching onions.
No, that's you, Jack. Mom, look. Need to find somewhere to stab this at.
All right. So apparently I had a lot more seeds than I thought, and I actually ran out of room. Have quite a bit that I didn't get to plant, but the good thing is we can plant them in the fall. You may be able to plant them in the summer and get something to grow out of them without it bolting, but I would rather wait until fall and have a luscious, wonderful garden to last me over the winter. So thank you guys for planting with me today. I appreciate the company and hopefully see you again soon. Hey guys, I'm inside now. So there was just a little bit of technical difficulty. I mean, this is only my second video ever, so there was a whole lot of footage that actually didn't get made of us planting our salad bed and some more greens and pretty much the whole third bed. I think the last thing you got was some onions. I did end up planting some broccoli, some spinach, some lettuces, some rainbow Swiss chard, quite a bit of onions, but I did run out of room and couldn't finish the rest. But like I said earlier, I'll be saving a lot for the fall. So thank you for putting up with my technical difficulties and the fact that I am brand new at this, and hopefully it'll get better as we go on. So thank you for watching Garden with Heart, and I hope to see you guys next time.